Hi.
Hiya.
Now, the last podcast we did came off really well, didn't it?
Did.
People actually loved it. And even though we were chatting bare shit about random stuff, you guys still loved it. Now, we haven't done one for a while because...
We've both been busy, haven't we? I've eventually opened my salon. Well, my studio.
I say eventually, like, smashed it out in like a week.
Yeah, it's been 2 months. I opened June the 10th.
Did you?
June the 10th I opened, so it'll be what?
It'll be 2 months.
2 months next week.
Yeah, and in the fucking hell, Dav.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. In that time, obviously the barn, always crazy, always flat out. And I've flat out taken over a bridal shop that I was like a silent partner in for a little while. So I've been busy too.
Yeah.
But you know, we're here and we will be doing one of these every 2 weeks because we understand that you want to see more, so we're going to do more.
Especially my mother.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, my mother's been nagging.
Is she?
She's like, when are you filming the next one? That Shane seems like a lovely guy.
I am a lovely guy.
I was like, he's alright.
He's
like,
alright.
Like, obviously, like, we've planned it and we're trying to get it, but like it just hasn't. We haven't been able to pull it off.
Yeah.
So she'd be happy to know that we're going to be doing it bi-weekly.
That's looking great.
Is that the right saying?
Bi-weekly.
I'm sure every 2 weeks is bi-weekly.
Is that because?
No, just because it's two.
Oh, right.
I'm sure that's what it's called. But we're going to try.
Or every 2 weeks.
We're going to try. Yeah,
fortnight.
We're going to try
every fortnight.
Every fortnight.
Okay,
every
cool.
2 weeks is bi-weekly, yeah.
Thank you. Did you Google it?
Damn. Dam's already on it.
Yeah,
Dam's already on
sure.
it. So today, yeah, I know. So,
Daph's got my back.
yeah, so today we're going to be chatting completely, what do you call it, like
freely, like unscripted.
Unscripted, about random stuff, about what we've gotten up to.
Yeah.
And where are we going to start? We're going to start with you. How's the long going?
Yeah, so should we start with like just literally kind of what we've been up to?
Yeah.
So obviously I opened June the 10th.
Yeah.
Ended up in a studio, which I didn't expect,
Yeah.
but the salon I was meant to have, that all kind of burned to the ground. The shop didn't burn to the ground itself, but the whole plans kind of fell through.
Yeah.
And then I've managed to get a studio and I love it.
Yeah.
So it's just me there for a minute, just smashing it out. So I opened on the 10th, but I announced on the 7th that I was opening from the 10th, and I was literally inundated with appointments. I couldn't believe it. Like, I know it sounds really stupid, but I was like a little bit nervous because I thought if I announced, like, I thought, oh, I'm going to open it, and then like one person will ask for a friend to trim.
Yeah.
So I was like panicking a little because I'd been out of commission for 2 months.
Yeah.
Before time I left my previous salon, and then everything going on with like the negotiations on the shop, and then that all falling through last minute. And my solicitor was actually the one that said, don't go through with it because the landlord I was dealing with, I'm not going to name names.
Not going to name names. Clive Bixby.
So he was like, look, I don't think you should go for it. So then I was like back to square one again. So I didn't know what I was going to do. But then lucky enough, I found a studio. So I'm based in Uplands at the minute. Just kind of smashing it out, and I announced it, and I went in the bath for an hour and I muted my phone because I was a bit nervous in case I didn't get it in. And when I got out of the bath, I had like 36 messages, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I'll deal with this in the morning, and then when I woke up in the morning,
Such a great.
that's just
had 36 messages. I'll let him wait.
yeah.
Because that's queen mentality. That's what that is.
Because they haven't waited for 2 months already.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just making wait a
No,
little
but like
bit
in my
longer.
mind's eye, I was like, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, get my diary out, and then when I woke up in the morning, I had like near enough 90 messages.
Yeah.
And like a couple of them were kind of like congratulations eventually, but like most of them were all for appointments.
That's
so I was
crazy.
going through them, I was booking them in, and yeah, I was like, I'm more or less been fully booked since I opened June the 10th. Fully booked more or less till September the 14th.
Yeah, that's
like,
amazing.
Yeah,
But that's just credit to you, though, isn't it?
I'm so
also,
grateful.
I love the fact that you did wake up the next morning and addressed it all after your cup of coffee and stuff.
Yeah, I needed to come around. I needed I needed my cup of coffee. I needed to come around. I needed a cheeky little biscuit, and I felt like I was ready to tackle it.
I love it. I could just imagine you there as well. And
Yeah.
I bet you like diary's pink as well, isn't it?
It's not. It's great actually.
Just shut up.
Honestly, it's great. I've kept it really professional, and I've gone old school.
Kept it really.
I have, yeah. I've gone old school. I've gone back to like pen on paper diary.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get because I'm gonna plan on going bigger next year. But so I thought I'd get the computer system then. But it's great. So I've gone old school pen paper. I treated myself to a new Parker pen.
But
£9 in Tesco, mind.
But like the internet and apps exist, you know that, right? I had this conversation with someone the other day.
No, I know this, and I did, and I had all the intentions, and I downloaded like Booksy, and then I was just like, no, I wanted full control of my appointments because Booksy will advertise all your spaces. Well, I want full control over my diary at the minute.
Yeah, but can't you just like, I run mine through Acuity.
Look, I thought old school. There we go.
Okay. We're not going to go down this road.
Let's not get into it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to have a proper app and computer system when I open the bigger shop.
Yeah.
When I've got staff.
Yeah, of course.
This was working for me. It's great. I'm only doing one-on-one appointments, which is stunning for me.
And it feels really exclusive now as well, doesn't it? So they come to
100%.
see you, and that's a beautiful thing.
And I think it's perfect because I was off for so long after everything that kind of went on. It's giving me more one-on-one time with customers and catching them all up with everything, why I left my previous salon, why it took so long. So it's giving me more of that one-on-one experience with them, and we're full on catching up.
Yeah.
And everyone's been loving the one-on-one appointments.
Yeah.
And I've explained it because it's not always going to be like that. When I'm open the bigger salon, it's going to be back to chaos. So this is kind of controlled craziness.
I like it though, and it's so good that you're finding your own space, finally getting it down. That's so nice. I like it. I mean, like for me, like I love the barn. This is not a chore. I mean, not a chore at all. And then I kind of got the bridal shop kind of lumped on me, and I won't go into why, but it's one of those things, and nothing, not in a way where the last person like dumped me with it, not at all. Do you mean? But it's just kind of like it was a decision on both of our behalfs that I would just take it on completely.
For sure, it's become a bigger responsibility for you now.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work to get it back up into its feet. I mean, as we said before, very good at business, and it's like great. But true story, I'm having to sell dresses. Actually, having to sell dresses myself. Like
I feel like we've all seen the videos.
No, but dude, like I'm actually selling the actual dresses. Like Amy, who is wonderful, right? If you're watching this, Amy, you are wonderful, but she's still in training at the moment. So I like over the years, I managed to pick up like all the styles and like all the thing. And the women.
You fancy yourself a bit of a David Emmanuel?
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I'm actually physically selling the dress at the moment, and fucking hell, I do a great fucking job.
Turns out
I had like at least 3 Google reviews where they mentioned my name in it, which I didn't know if that was a positive or a negative because someone else is going to see it. You know what women are like? They come in, they expect to see like another woman there, and they see.
Or if they see a guy, they're expecting like a flamboyant kind of campus. Are you pointing to me?
I'm fucking flamboyant.
I thought you were pointing to me then.
I was like, no, hold on. I am flamboyant. But unfortunately, I'm having to sell cars as well, so I'm dressed like this. So they walk in, they're like, who's that curly head fuck? And why does he dress like an actual boy?
Who's this
Where's his fucking suit? What?
Man selling dresses.
And I tell you what, I calm them down.
Yeah.
I tell them like all about dresses. We start. Obviously, I don't go into the change room because that's just wrong. But
that'd be too far.
It would be too far. But Amy does that for a minute and then comes back out and like I've sold quite a few dresses.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
Are you enjoying it?
No. Not at all. I just want to go back to cars. I genuinely do.
The thing is, one day
Dan's
he's kind of
laughing because he's seeing the footage as well. Do you see the footage in the background and me losing my mind? Because it's breaking me.
But just think though, like once Amy's leveled up now.
Oh, and she won't be long.
Do you know what I mean?
This is business. This is what you do, isn't it? You step in to make it work, and then you pull back and you step back into it, and
you do some things you don't necessarily want to do, but you do it, don't you?
No.
I'm shampooing again.
Oh my god.
No, like I know that doesn't seem big.
I'm shampooing again. Oh fucking hell, Jesus
No,
Christ.
because I'm like a one-man band at the moment. I'm shampooing, I'm sweeping, I'm cleaning my own bowls. Like this might not be much to you, but like any of my old staff, my trainees are watching, they're going to be like, oh, because I never did it.
No way. Do you feel like Jenny from the block? Do you feel like you're starting at ground zero?
A little bit.
Starting from the bottom, now you're here.
For sure. Like I can't wait till I'm not washing them again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Like, it's just, and it's not as if like I've got loads and loads of bowls.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh, it's just a tedious job.
Is it?
You know what I mean? I just want to nip outside after each client and have a cheeky little vape.
Yeah.
But I just haven't got the time.
No.
Like today, literally one person was leaving, another person was coming in, and it was like that all day today, so I didn't have time to like pop and get a coffee. Whereas usually, like I'd be like, ask someone, will you shampoo for me? Will I go and get a quick like coffee or like a power neck of banana?
Power neck banana.
But I haven't been able to do any of that. But I'm not complaining because I'm busy.
Good.
I'd rather be busy.
So, what are we talking about today?
Well,
I feel like we can't get past Snoop Dogg in the Olympics. I can't.
oh, we're going to talk about the Olympics. I thought you were going to talk about the other thing I asked you not to talk about before.
No, we're not going to
camera.
talk about that. It's way too serious, and this is not about serious. But Snoop Dogg in the Olympics is
Brilliant.
by far the greatest thing I've ever seen in the Olympics.
Who knew that you would have been so into it? I never thought like Snoop or Doggy Dog.
I feel like the powers that be had put him there.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. Yeah. I mean, like, why else would he be there?
There is no other reason.
That's exactly right. I feel like
He's the highlight of the Olympics for me.
100%. Him and Martha Stewart at the moment.
Did you see them on the back of the golf cart and the joppers?
Fucking baller.
Here for it.
Fucking baller, the pair of
But
them.
you do notice though that he wasn't wearing horse riding boots, so he was wearing with like a pair of Air Force.
Was he?
Yeah. So he had like the joppers on, but then he had like a pair of like trainers on with him.
I've only caught like a few clips, right?
Yeah.
And Dav, you're going to have to find this clip of him dancing in front of a horse, right? So Dav's going to insert this here. And it's like here. And honestly, fucking funniest thing I've seen in a while. And apparently, he's petrified of horses.
Is he?
Apparently, when his horse is like behind the fence and he's like, doing the whole fucking Snoop Dogg thing, and like and then he's like hanging around with Martha Stewart, and then they like walk you around, and apparently Ralph Lauren had like fitted him out for the whole thing.
Oh, he's full on kitted out for the
Yeah,
whole
my
thing.
friend told me last night that Ralph Lauren had fitted him out for the whole. So he must be there on purpose. There must be no other way.
If he's been like full on kitted out with like the threads, then for sure.
And Ralph Lauren is like a very horsey brand, isn't it?
It was so horsey. It was got a horse on the horse's logo.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah, Ralph Lauren, they love it, don't they? Ralph
He's
Lauren
like super horsey.
Who is super
I feel like anyone that's
because he
got,
looks horsey.
he used to be really fit in the day. He's not
Who did?
anymore. Ralph Lauren, the person.
Oh, Ralph Lauren is a fucking boss man.
He's like a silver fox. Well, he used to be. Now he's a bit more like saggy.
Yeah, but he's old.
Yeah.
He's like really fucking old. Also, Ralph Lauren's got one of the most expensive car collections in the world. Have you actually Googled or like seen his car collection? He's got a Bugatti Atlantique SC, I think it is.
Are they the cars?
Is that what it is?
They're the cars that are like £1 million, aren't they?
Oh,
Sorry.
Like this.
I'm
one.
the hairdresser. You're the car guy.
Yeah, but like this particular car, Dav will pick up another picture and put it here. You probably get the picture of him, the famous one with him sat in front of it, which is Boss. And that car is worth it's like the only one.
Oh right.
And it's like one of the most expensive cars in the world. It's worth like 35, something like that, million, something ridiculous.
For one car.
And he bought it back when £35 million was like Elon Musk money now. That's an exaggeration. It's like Elon Musk money, but like it was really fucking expensive. And like that particular car and his whole entire collection, like he's got McLaren F1s and stuff like that. He's like a proper car guy. So I got a lot of time for Ralph Lauren. But Snoop Dogg being fitted out with Ralph Lauren's like fucking couture stuff. That's amazing.
But the thing is, like, I always knew, like, him and Martha Stewart are, like, big mates.
Yeah.
Like, big time mates. Like, he's been on a cooking show. They did a whole, like, section on making, like, space cakes or whatever people call them.
There's a whole lot of people that are, like, really attracted to Martha Stewart as well. They're like, Martha Stewart's hot. She's not hot.
Is she?
No, she's not now.
Like, I think she looks good for her age.
Yeah, but she was never hot.
Was she ever?
No.
Are you going to Google it?
I'm Googling it right now.
I feel like she never has been. I feel like she looks good for her age. Like, her face is snatched. She's had good work done.
Face and snatch?
Snatched.
Oh, right.
She's got her face in a snatch.
I was like, face and snatch. I can't even spell Stewart. Hold on. Right.
Martha Stewart, she is deaf.
Oh my god, it's in my. Do you know when you pops into it's not in my Google.
In
site.
your studio.
No, it's not in my studio. No, but do you know like when you pop in saying Martha Stewart and like I was going to put like younger days.
Yeah.
It come up like Martha Stewart young. So it's clearly a topic
Someone's
that's been addressed
talking about it.
many times.
Is she? So I'm going to take that as a no.
I'm going to take a screenshot of this so Dad can put this picture that I'm looking at right now on the screen.
We're inserting quite a lot of pictures.
Should we have a look? What do you think? What's he think? Let's go.
She looks frigid.
She looks frigid.
Do you know what I mean?
Should we ask Dad? What do you think, Dad? Have a look. Have a look. Oh, that's a solid no from the youth behind the camera. I don't know, man. I can understand. Her pants are far too big.
She definitely has a smoke with Snoop Dogg. That's why they're friends.
No, they've definitely fucked. I thought this morning. 100%. They've known each other for a long time. Snoop Dogg has been with his wife for ages. I've heard stories. There's no fucking way. Like, Snoop Dogg and his wife have been together since they were young. There's no way that Snoop Dogg has been faithful that entire time.
No, 100% not. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
But you think he slept with Martha Stewart?
100%.
Oh,
100%.
That actually gives me like the shivers.
Yeah, because like it's that whole like people in a work environment thing. I've been there.
People get a little bit too close.
I've been there, and then they'd be like, they get too close, and then that's why there's loads of affairs in police and
in
teachers.
the police.
Have you not? Do you not know this? The teachers and the police, right?
Teachers as well.
Teachers, police, doctors, nurses, right?
This list is getting longer.
Right. Okay. That
basically everyone.
No, not everyone, but like those, especially the police, right? Because of like trauma bonding and some shit, right? True story. I've read up on this, right? And apparently got the highest rate of affairs. Honestly, because you're sitting and work with them every day, isn't it? Get to know them, especially with the police. You're like, oh my god, this bitch saved my life. Or like the other way around.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like,
trauma
oh my god.
bonding.
Yeah. Oh
or
my
do
god.
you understand that what we went through?
That's it.
Let's go for a drink and talk about it.
That's it. And then one falls
too many
over.
margaritas.
Yeah, love a margs.
Love a margarita.
Love a margs.
I drank like literally 15 the other weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's strong.
It was intense. I put them on my story. Did you see? Like on every story, I was like one margarita, and then I did ... and I got up to about 5, and then I stopped because I was too drunk to continue.
Because I couldn't remember to do it.
Yeah, and then I think that's as far as it goes anyway. The song.
Yeah.
So I stopped. I was like, I could go round again.
Yeah, that would work.
But I was marged up.
What, at 5?
No, after that, when I had about 15 at the end.
So why did you forget at 5 then?
Well, I forgot what like the song was.
Oh, right.
Because I don't really know the song. It's the TikTok in it.
Yeah.
I've only recently joined TikTok for the salon.
Have you?
Yeah.
Like Dav is trying to.
I've got like one video.
You got one
and it's
video.
for me. It's like the one of me showing where the block is within the building.
I love that video, by the way. I love that video.
Is it good? I thought when I talked over it.
What?
When I talked over it, I thought I sounded like really cheese on toast, like, hey guys. And I felt like it was like a real like social media voice. It was like, so, and like, because one of my friends like, was it you? I was like, yeah, I just put on a bit of a voice.
Yeah.
And then when I listened to it back, and I was like, yeah, it does sound a little too...
Like America.
Yeah.
like America. Because every voiceover sounds American, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In my mind, it does anyway.
And I was like, up the stairs, around the corner.
Up the stairs.
And I'm here.
Welcome. But where the fuck were we as well? We went from fucking Martha Stewart to like Snoop Dogg.
We're talking about the Olympics.
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg's definitely fucked her. It's happened. It has. In that dried up vagina.
I just took... Can we not?
She's like really fucking old as well. Do you know she's been in jail too?
Yeah, wasn't it for like fraud?
Did she go to jail for fraud? I'm telling you that.
Sure it was fraud.
Not even Snoop Dogg's been to jail.
Or like she didn't pay her taxes or something, I think it was.
It's definitely because she didn't pay taxes. She's a gangster. That's why
like-
she's hanging out with Snoop Dogg, because like she knows.
And now look at them, they're in Paris.
Now they're
Oh my god.
What?
Lying about a stock trade. So yeah.
Fraud.
It's like insider trading.
What stock trade did she lie about? Probably something to do with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Stock trade of cocaine.
Biopharmaceutical companies.
Was it? Cocaine.
Jeez.
Is it based in Colombia?
But that's probably about the only thing I've seen about the Olympics. I obviously seen Tom Daley.
Tom Daley?
Yeah, diving and stuff.
Oh, is he still doing that?
Yeah.
What?
He did it this year, right? I'm not making that up.
Oh, was he like really young when I remembered him starting or something? Was
He
it
started
really
like literally when he was born.
Oh, really? When he
Well,
was
like as soon as he got, like,
and I believed him. I was like, what? Fucking hell, really?
No, he's
I've
been
seen him throw
diving,
his
like-
babies into the fucking water. I've seen a couple of videos of
he's
him
been
doing
diving since he was like a Ben, like real small.
that. No, fucking hell.
And he's still doing it. And then when he's not doing it, it's like he's famous now for like sitting in the stalls knitting.
What?
Yeah. So he'll like sit in like the little chairs while other people are diving and stuff, and he'll knit. Can we like double check it with Daft? Like I'm like, yeah, I am right.
I know that. It's confirmed.
Oh, yeah, I know. Dad's like,
No, it's true.
I've seen it. I've been
Because like it's
following
massive.
his
Because like
program.
he like started like one Olympics like knitting something. By the end of it, like he'd like knit like a blanket or something. And he's,
That's
like,
fucking
known for it.
ridiculous. Like,
Knitting's in
but
now,
it is though. Like, I mean, like the athletes. Don't get me wrong. Like, incredibly talented, and you know where I'm going here, really. They're incredibly talented human beings, and I'm not knocking them because like I would never have the discipline to do what they do.
Same.
But all of them are a little bit weird. Like there's not one of them apart from Usain Bolt, who was the exception, right? There's none of it. All of them are weird. They are, though, aren't they?
What do you mean weird? Like just because they love it so much?
Okay, remember last time we were on about X? I'm going to give you an ick right now,
I
right?
love X.
Give
I got a few more for today.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick it off. Any has an Iron Man tattoo on the back of the leg. Yeah.
Very specific.
And now, any Olympian that has the Olympic rings tattooed on the back.
All the Olympians get those, don't they? Because it's like a thing.
Is it?
It's like a rite of passage. If you get to the Olympics, you get the 5 rings.
I'm sorry. You'd have to, like.
It'd be like
there's
you.
nobody cool
It'd be like
anymore.
you getting like a tattoo of like a Mercedes badge. Like that would be. Have you got one?
No, the irony. I got my own, like, logo on my arm.
So it's kind of the same thing, right?
It's quite big. I take it back. But I only did that. I only did that because Paul was like, "Your logo looks sick. You should have it on the back of your arm." And I was like,
Where is it?
have you never noticed that?
Never noticed.
Shut up.
Yeah, I've never noticed.
He's
that.
like, you need to put it on the back of your arm because it looks fucking sick. And in all
So
fairness,
it's kind of the same thing, though.
not really though.
Isn't
is
it?
No, it's not. Ah, see, there we are.
The one time we
like,
disagreed.
we recently had the Ironman in Swansea like 2 weeks ago. I know because they closed off all the fucking roads so I couldn't get
Down by your
anywhere.
house?
What?
Done by you.
Oh, every time. It fucking winds me up. And like, I'm like, they just, like, do you understand that people live here? I know that you're running.
It's only for a few hours, though, isn't it?
Not a few hours, it's all fucking day. Last one was. All fucking day. I had to park my car over St. Thomas, like walk over and shit. Honestly, I was livid. I'm livid every time because it's like that, the air show. And like everything that happens blocks me up. Anyway, right, I'm going off on a tangent, but right. So
Right then.
for the week up and the week after, you're walking everywhere and you're seeing people with Iron Man on the tops and they're purposely wearing shorts in the rain to show their Iron Man tattoos. And then they're wearing those like really bright coloured sneakers. Do you know the ones that like shows that they're runners?
Yeah.
That they're doing something with their life, right? Why do you have to prove to everyone that you're an Iron Man? Why can't you just be cool about it? Just be
Well, no,
cool
it's like
about
they're
it.
like a gang in there. So like, almost like a cult.
Yeah, the worst type of cult.
So like it's like they all like in it. So like if they see it and they're like, oh, I'm an Iron Man, so they're like, yeah. But Iron Man's just the brand because it's just basically a triathlon. It's just that Iron Man is just a brand. I only know this because my sister's done it.
Right, okay, does your sister have a tattoo of Iron Man on her
She
somewhere?
doesn't know.
I was going to lay into
It's probably like the one tattoo she hasn't got.
Isn't
But
she?
she hasn't. Although, oh my god, this actually is kind of on topic. Oh no, actually no, I'm not going to.
Go down the road, come
I was going to say I actually know someone that did a marathon and then got their times tattooed on their fingers. That's quite cool.
That is a little bit cool.
You know?
Yeah, that is quite cool. And they got tattoos,
That's the guy I was dating.
everywhere.
That's the guy I
like.
was dating at the beginning of the year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the one that went to Barcelona to do the marathon, and he did it in like 4 hours or something. And he got it tattooed on his.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool. I don't think you'd ever get like. Well, he's never done an Iron Man, as far as I'm aware.
I actually saw my friend the other day, and I noticed on his fingers he had bankrupt put on his hands.
Well, like bankrupt.
Bankrupt.
How do you spell bankrupt?
Bankrupt.
Bank R-U-P-T. Bankrupt.
it. Yeah, bankrupt.
Tony's that is Caricatona. She's been bankrupt 3 times, mind.
Well, Caricatona is now bankrupt again.
No, she almost was the 3rd time. I watched a podcast the other day with Ali Clancy in it. It was really interesting, actually.
But
Watch
no
it.
famous older bird is ever going to be bankrupt anymore because they just go on OnlyFans.
Well, that's why she's not bankrupt.
Because she's on OnlyFans.
She started OnlyFans.
Fucking, what did I tell you? Like,
Yeah.
like OnlyFans is saving all these old celebrities one at
She
a
was
time.
talking about it. Do you know what? I really enjoyed that podcast. Abby Clancy.
Really?
Yeah.
Abby Clancy's podcast is supposed to be amazing.
Well, she's got a few. She's got one with Peter Crouch, and now she's got one on her own, which is the one Carrie Katona was on. It's called something. The A... Something, what brother or something.
Yeah. Peter Crouch, she's with that footballer, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got like the Crouch therapy in there.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's like a spin on couch.
Sad.
I love watching
But
a
I tell you
podcast.
who else is on OnlyFans, which I noticed the other day. Once again, thank you to Instagram. Katie Price.
Yeah.
Now, there's a bird well past her time. Who the fuck would pay to see her naked?
I feel like everyone's seen her naked.
I feel like I'm pretty sure if you Google it right now,
And see it.
you'd see.
Remember that famous sex tape she did with someone, and they
everyone has a
filmed
famous
it,
sex tape. I feel like
and
I
it was
know.
like their POV, and they put their toe in her.
What?
Did you ever see that?
What?
Yeah, so they were like filming it, and they put her toe like up her. Ugh.
That's fucking vile. Oh, this has gone down a really dark path.
I know. Where
I was going to say, but like, why would anybody?
How do we get from tattoos
I
to Katie
have no
Price?
idea. I have no fucking idea.
This is the good thing about
From Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg to someone putting a toe in fucking Katie Price's vagina.
This is why people watch, because it's so random.
Right. This is exactly why. But like, I wouldn't watch her. I wouldn't watch her. Like someone. I recently found out that someone on a street that I'm not going to name is on OnlyFans, and I see this person all the time.
Okay.
All right. And like, I look at her and I'm like, why? Why?
really?
Like, why? Like, completely normal looking girl, right? Nothing wrong, and I'm not degrading the person and how they look, but just a normal looking person. She's a single mum, and she's on OnlyFans, and she apparently gets paid quite a bit of money from it.
Good for her.
Enough not to work. Or she is working, but in the dark art instead of like.
But you know what?
That's
Good
good.
for her. If she's making that money, you make that money, honey.
But okay, let's go down a little bit of a serious road. Kid gonna grow up. Stuff goes on the internet. It'll
Yeah.
never go away because the internet doesn't.
That's the
forget.
one thing about that kind of line of work,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like going into it. I think everyone's kind of, well, most people have like considered it because of the money that's in it. But I think as soon as it's out there, it's out there. Like I personally could never do it.
Yeah.
Because I think once it's out there, it's out there.
Yeah, that's
Do you
pretty.
know?
That's pretty.
But then if people can do it and that doesn't bother them, good on them.
Can you imagine, like, you go to school and you know boys are like the savage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, your mum's a slag.
That's the thing. It's like if it gets
It's like-
found out.
You'd be like, fuck you, how do you know she's slag? And you'd be like, your vagina's here. And you'd
It's
be
like
like,
all that
this
thing
is
that
fucking-
happened with remember the Kim Usher?
Oh, dude.
Remember like Sandra and Wallace?
Dude.
People found out
Dad's
about
gonna find that video.
like people found out who she was.
What?
Yeah, people found out who
Yeah,
she was.
because there's a video in Nice and there's not that many people in Nice. Of course they're gonna know who she was.
And then she made a second video.
What, doing what?
She was like in her house, like in. I watched them obviously. I only because like someone had them and showed me. The second one, she's like in her house in the mirror, like pleasuring herself, gushing, but her face was in it. And then people found out who she was, and they were like torturing. Like she had like a brother or something who was like older, and people were like giving him such a hard time, like ripping into him.
But why would you do it? Like, I mean, like, it's not, like, if a bloke pulled his dick out on socials or like did that, they'd be like, ugh. But as soon as a woman get a vagina or titty out, doesn't matter what it looked like. Everybody's down for that.
Everyone loves a tit.
Everybody loves a tit
I love a tit.
or a cheeky bee.
Like that's how I greet most of my friends. Like I'm like, hiya, and I'll grab a tit.
That's how I greet some of my friends.
I'm a tit grabber, I can't help it.
I love it.
And it's always with me. I do it to my clients, but not all of them. Just like the ones I know.
Boys and girls.
I'm like, hiya. Do you know? What? I
You're
love,
looking perky today.
I love like an influx of bookings now where people just want to like boob up.
Like the Sohan.
Yeah.
Fucking Sohan.
Yeah.
Which I love, by the way. I watched that film the other day. Can't get enough of it. Love the Zohan.
We said, let's talk about the Olympics. I feel like there's no other topics this week that I want to touch on.
But just the Olympics.
There was nothing else I want to touch on.
I've watched a bit of it because I went to a party the other day on Saturday and it was on TV.
You went to a party?
What?
You went to a party?
I did went to a party, yeah. Did I sound really Welsh? Did I?
No, you didn't.
I was like, we went to this party and like it was on TV and I started watching the swimming and stuff and I was like, oh.
Swimming.
Yeah, swimming. And I was just like.
All I did was I went to a party and I started watching swinging.
No, I don't do that. I don't partake. I don't partake. I'm not that type of slag.
So what else have you been up to?
That's about it.
I went to Bristol on the weekend. Went to see the Sugar Babes.
Did you?
Yeah, highlight of my week.
Highlight of your week.
I know, the thing is like there's no shame in my game.
No.
Like I love them and I don't care, but the original three are back together. Went to Bristol Thursday, Friday.
Do you feel like you're going to get stabbed in Bristol?
I felt okay actually, because we were down like Millennium Square and it felt quite safe.
Did it?
Yeah.
Last time I went to Bristol, I felt like I was going to get fucking stabbed. And I don't know,
Really?
it's not racist at all. But you know.
I felt absolutely sound as a pound. I was walking around as if
I had a
like,
night out there, it's fine.
Really?
yeah.
No, I felt
Like
threatened.
we walked into town, went to a couple of gay bars, then we went to a kebab house. I had a fabulous time. I feel like I was like queen of the streets.
Really?
Running
like,
the streets.
like running the street. I mean, like, I love Bath. Oh, you don't like Bath?
I don't mind Bath, it's just boring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because-
Like I feel like you can do Bath. I feel like with
Right.
Bath you can do it in an hour.
Yeah, I did. Like,
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I loved the architecture. I was like, this is like.
Culture vulture.
I did. I was walking around. I was like, this is where the planning get it right. Like all the fucking buildings look the same. And I was like, fucking hell, this is my age.
Like it's nice. Like me and the girls went there a couple of months ago. We went there first before we went to Bristol. We did it in like 2 hours. And then we went to Bristol because we went to that, I can't remember what it's called now. A tiger place down in like the industrial estate.
Tiger Place in Bristol.
Oh my god, I'm gonna forget what it's called.
Oh, it's
now.
like
It's
a
kind of like an interactive, like art gallery / museum kind of interactive thing.
Right.
It's called Wake the Tiger.
I still don't know what it is.
It's brilliant. So it's like in a warehouse, massive warehouse, and it's kind of like set in like another world. And you go through like little doors, and you're gonna figure out puzzles, and you just kind of go through like all these different kind of zones. It's like it's really trippy. Like I know people that do mushrooms
Were
and
you
go.
drunk?
Well, we had a bottle of wine before I went,
Of course.
and it made it a bit more fun. But I know people that do mushrooms and go there, and it's trippy. They do like parties there and everything.
I've never done mushrooms.
I've never done mushrooms, but I just hear people do them when they go there.
I fancy trying mushrooms.
I'll send you the link to it later. Maybe I can add it into
What,
the
try
bio of Wake the
mushrooms or-
Tiger. To buy mushrooms? No, for
Oh,
Wake the Tiger.
Oh. I thought you have to get mushrooms from unsavory people. That I know.
Why are we talking about mushrooms?
Because I want to try mushrooms. Have you tried
Do you?
mushrooms? Look
don't
at.
think I've tried mushrooms.
No, definitely not.
Definitely yes. Right, what are we talking about next?
Should we continue with X?
Dicks.
X.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I am like unhinged today. Go on. what are we
You
talking
are
about?
really unhinged
I am
today. But you know what?
unhinged
I feel like you've just been excited today.
Well, I've been excited this afternoon because I haven't seen you in ages.
Seen you in ages.
Yeah, I know. This is why we're gonna do it every 2 weeks, so I can actually
Yeah,
like.
we're gonna
see
get bored
you.
of each other.
No, we won't.
Yeah, remember last time we touched on X and there was one that got sent in and people were saying about about if they see a guy counting out change by a bar to pay for a pint.
Yeah.
Well then where was I? I was in Noah's Yard the other week.
Yeah.
And at the back they got like ping pong tables, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well I found an X is a guy chasing a ping pong ball.
What, on the floor?
Yeah. So like chasing a ping pong ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just sitting there watching.
And it's like popping everywhere, and he's like following
it like
it.
bounces off. They're like, oh, and they're trying to catch it, and they're like on the floor, and it's. So that was like one of my newest X. Someone chasing a ping pong ball.
I don't play ping pong.
Well, I don't either.
Have you ever played it?
I give it a go once.
Were you good at it?
Absolutely shocking.
I was amazing at it. That's why I left it there. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get caught up in this fucking this.
You're gonna go into
charade.
like they end up doing it in the Olympics.
No,
And then you'll get an Olympics
do
tattoo.
they do ping pong in the Olympics?
Yeah.
They do all sorts of wild.
There's pretty much not a sport that they don't cover in the Olympics.
That's wild. Like, could you
Yeah.
imagine going to a place and how long does it last for? A month or something? Does it last for a
I
month?
think so.
And then is it because there's so many people there and they're all fucking in the Olympic Village.
Yeah.
You see that bird the other day got kicked out? Her name is Summer or whatever it was. Yeah, I literally saw.
Yes.
Did you
she
see
made
that?
it kind of like it was like kind of people couldn't live there because she was making it so raunchy or something. Is that
Yeah,
the same one?
like they're all getting down
Yeah.
because like obviously, no joke. Let's go down this road, right?
Okay.
There was things said that that they have to fuck that much because of the testosterone and all the fucking shit that's going on in their body to do what they do.
I thought normal like rule of thumb though was like not to have sex before a big event.
What, really?
Is that just boxing?
No, I'm pretty sure of this article there where they like all fucking. They all getting down.
So we think Snoop Dogg's shagging Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
They're all at it in the Olympic Village.
Oh, they are though.
Oh, they are.
No, but yeah, they are. I saw it on Instagram, so it must be true.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're all like getting down. That woman got kicked out because she was like being like overly rude.
Do you know what's funny actually that you brought up Katie Price? Because did you hear that her old horse trainer she did dressage with got like sent over to the Olympics because he had to replace a woman who got kicked out because she was caught on camera like whipping a horse continuously for like 30 minutes. And apparently she's like really like she's like an Olympian, like she's got like 15 gold medals, like she's high up in like the dressage community.
That's probably why she's there now.
And there was a video of her literally
Take no shit.
continuously caning this horse for like 15
No way.
to 30 minutes.
Fuck
so
about
they
find
kicked
out,
her
yeah.
out of the Olympics, and then Katie Price's old horse trainer got sent over to the Olympics.
Katie Price got sent to them.
No, Katie Price's horse.
Oh right, okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
fucking hell, man.
Because like if I look over the news,
Why does
like,
Katie Price
this
do
is
it
my
the other?
knowledge and stuff because I go straight to Daily Mail showbiz.
Solid base.
Solid
base
base.
for the actual truth to come
Yeah,
from.
I don't go to like the Mail, like the Daily Mail. I go straight to showbiz, and then usually US showbiz.
I think this like leads into that. For I know there's like thousands of Olympians there, but they all weird. They are. They are. I see
I'm
them.
not going to say that because I don't want no hate.
I'm gonna say.
I don't want to get cancelled.
We're not going to get cancelled because we're the only person who can cancel us. Is us. We're the kings of this.
But the
King and queen.
Olympics are like such like people love the Olympics.
But like, does anybody actually watch it though?
People love it.
Do you watch? Have you watched any of it? No. Do you watch any of it?
Just Tom Daly knitting.
Do you just tune in for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Tom Daly's gay as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, is that why you're watching it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't watch it just because he's gay. That's a little bit homophobic.
He's knitting. Must be gay.
Yeah. Must be dancing. Like I'm going to watch it so much I'm going to start doing the Great British Sewing Bee.
Oh, could you
Channel
imagine?
4. Is it
Can
on
you
Channel
imagine?
4?
It's on Channel 4, is it?
Yeah, they got like a sewing bee now.
What's the sewing bee? How do you know? Dad's behind the camera like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw that shit
You know, like they've
yesterday.
got like a Great British Bake Off. They've got like a Great British Sewing Bee.
So they're sewing some shit today.
Yeah, I've never watched that,
Fucking
but I feel like I
sounds
might, and then maybe I can go and help Tom with his knitting, because knitting and sewing are the same thing basically,
Clearly.
right?
Yeah. Well, I think we covered a lot here today, innit?
I feel like we definitely went off on a couple of rants, so you did.
I think so. And I think like in a couple of weeks we'll have something a bit more structured. But today, we're getting back into it.
Today was just basically for us to catch up.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Glad you're enjoying though. And like next time, we'll bring someone in.
Yeah.
I did ask Time and Sam.
Who?
Did you meet Time and Sam?
No, because he couldn't do my ties for me before I went away, because I was literally going away the morning after.
No way.
He did message me though, bless.
Yeah, he's lovely.
And he was like, I can't get the ties you need until tomorrow afternoon. And I was like, I'm going away in the morning.
Time and Sam is wild. We
I
should
won't
get...
tell you where I ended up going, because you'll kick off.
Where?
I'll tell you off camera.
Oh shit. Time and Sam's going to come over next week and we'll be filling him in.
We're jumping in.
But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And we will catch up with you in a couple of weeks. This time it will be a couple of weeks.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. That's what we figured out today, bi-weekly. We're finding our feet, and you guys loved the last one, which is fantastic. We're going to do some more. So,
And hi, Mum. Thanks for being our biggest supporter.
hi, Dan's mum.
Should be chuffed for that.
Right, ciao, ciao.